Hey, welcome to this new meeting I'm starting. And what I'm going to talk about is the Positive Anonymous 12 step program. And this week, it's going to be step two. We're going to do the step two meeting, which is came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. That's a reading for today. What I'm going to do is we started a program in Holliston, and my spiritual mentor and my sponsor is Paramahamsa Nityananda. I'm going to use some of his teachings for my meeting. It's pretty simple what he says to follow. And so, how to restore power in life. So, this is kind of like what we are talking about for this week. And so, he says the way we feel, whether it's a people, person, situation, is the reason we are not moving forward is we are living in the past, which makes us powerless, and our belief system is not able to regain the power so we can go back. So, by going back to the situations as a remembrance, we are actually engaging in a way of thinking that allows us to become powerless again. And we move the same pattern again and again to the future. So one of the goal of this combination of spiritual mentorship with a 12-step meeting is to bring into completion the issues that left us powerless, whether it's an issue or a people or a situation, and regain the power back so we can move into future of possibilities instead of being stuck in the pain of our past. Okay, and the three reasons that we get stuck in the pain of the past is the low mood that situation creates. So the physical, emotional state, being in a stuckness. So for that to move through, like Tony Robbins calls this a breakthrough moment. And the breakthrough moment takes just a second. And it can happen through spiritual process or grace, like they call it in wisdom or divinity, or like, choosing to enable us to move forward so that we are not following the same behaviors or feelings we held in the past. Instead, to focus on a new feeling we want to create, a new pattern we want to follow. So, this is some of the stuff I'm focusing on. That is the low mood. So, the three things which my mentor says is low mood, situations that create powerlessness, and the fear or the phobia that prevents us being content and saying, I am enough. Because we are creating a feeling, I am not enough. Okay. So, some of the stuff I'm going to share, like, where I felt powerless, is I grew up very poor. And that is a situation that I cannot control, right? So, I one day was yelling at my dad. I said, like, I wish you had raised me like everybody else, like, with all the richness and blah, blah, blah. And my dad, afterwards, I'm like thinking, I'm calling him almost like because he played the role of God in my life, which is like, that's the way I treated that situation. But then come to find out, when I look back, he was totally checked out. Thank God that, you know. But one thing I learned from that experience is I need to honor the place in me, which is going to be a poor man's daughter for my life, okay, whether I like it or not. So that allowed me to wear only glass bangles on my right hand. Okay. This is my way of honoring my dad. And I feel I'll always be a poor man's daughter. My right hand, I'll never wear gold. I'm going to wear glass bangles. And I designed my own ring. It's called wave ring. The wave ring, because then I can focus on things that's important to me. The wave ring, the design took place because I was in Hilton Head in South Carolina, and I was putting two quarters in to get the penny, right, like the memento. And the Hilton Head, the penny, when it came out on one side, it said "good for a hug." And I'm going to show it in the camera. So it's a good for a hug. And then the middle part is the Hilton Head. It's called strand feeding dolphins. And it's amazing. The strand feeding dolphins, what they do is they slap their tail. They actually beach themselves. They migrate a lot, beach themselves in one place. And when the agitation of water hits, the fishes come near its mouth. So they open their mouth and they feed. Essentially, it's breakfast in bed. Okay. That's a very nice thing to do. And the third one is Dalai Lama's favorite prayer and also my teacher's, one of the mantra he teaches. Actually, I had two teachers, both of them gave me this mantra. Om Mani Padme Hum. Hum. Sorry. The idea in Buddhism, they say, is just by the wind blowing on these prayers, the blessing is given to us. So I'm hoping I don't even need to say anything. God's grace will be there for me. And I'm hoping that's the same blessing I'm hoping you guys would get by just even seeing this. They have prayer wheels in Buddhism, which is just this prayer lodged in. In essence, what it means is Om is three aspects of us. That is the mind, body, speech. Mind, body, speech is initially impure because what we think, we create that feeling, and by creating that feeling, we act out. So by understanding and focus on things that is going to work, we're going to purify it. How do we understand, right? Money means in India it's a jewel, like pearl. How is pearl created? By having an insult or foreign body, the pearl works around it and creates the best pearl possible, right? In the oyster. But in spiritual practice, money means infinite altruism. So whatever it is that is hurting us, be compassionate and grow and release that feeling of powerlessness and become compassionate in action. So it's infinite altruism, meaning the compassion does not have expiry date. You keep it on going forever. Padme means lotus. The lotus technically is the way we connect with the cosmos, self will guided by cosmic will. Let thy will be done. But may also means virtuous wisdom. That is, by allowing ourselves go into that stillness space, the shaft of stillness in being this force of silence. In silence and confidence will be my strength. Right? The Padma is the stillness space that created because what we feel is 93% of our communication. What we say is only 7%. So by synthesizing, hum is synthesis. By synthesizing infinite altruism and this virtuous wisdom is just a space of silence filled with compassion and action. And that is portrayed as a virtuous wisdom. Then our mind, body, speech gets purified by allowing ourselves to go through and relive the process where we felt powerless. Keep sharing about these feelings again and again and again until the minute you share, you want to throw up is the way to end the suffering. This was given to me by my spiritual mentor for this month, and I am sharing this with you. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm going to record the step meetings so that you will enjoy the same way I am enjoying my space of being a poor man's daughter, but living with the force of silence and no matter what, being truly happy with what I have. Thank you, my spiritual teachers. Thank you, all the guided angels, spiritual masters who got me so far in my life. And I appreciate it. And I have a lot of forest office. The significance of forest is there is a poem called You're Not Lost. And the poem says each wren and other birds know exactly where the nest is and they'll be able to home. So don't think you're lost. Let the forest find you. And I hope you, everybody, get a peaceful time so that you regain power in your life. Okay. Be blissful. That's my spiritual teacher says, and he ordained me to say the same thing to you guys. Be blissful. Thank you. Thank you, my mentor, Nityananda. I love you, and I love you all. Okay, and see you next week.